We all thought that Gyrfalcon's was absolutely fucking mental when it first appeared, but now with the start of season 19, it's had a total rework much like the beloved Laura Lee Titan's helmet did. It's now completely fucking bonkers instead, with constant overshields, devour and huge void explosions absolutely everywhere. This is quite possibly the best Void Hunter build we've ever seen in Destiny 2, so let's put it into a build in 3 minutes or less. The beauty with this refreshed and updated setup is that you now no longer need any specific raid or dungeon exotics to get the most out of it, and the base setup of this meta build is super easy to acquire for any level of player. Gyrfalcon's damage boost after invisibility has now changed to instead give your void weapons volatile rounds. You'll still also get the volatile explosion on finishers whilst invisible, as well as granting an overshield to nearby allies and that previous damage boost on top. But it's volatile rounds we're after, not just because of the damage bonus it offers, but because of the now constant overshields on your hunters that you can get through Repulsor Brace. This previously useless perk is now arguably endgame viable, not just because it's on a ton of different weapons these days, but now it's had its void overshield buff to offer a huge 50% damage resistance. This will now almost consistently proc on this hunter build that can essentially offer you constant invisibility whilst on the move by using stylish executioner. Defeating any suppressed, volatile or weakened target will grant invisibility, and you'll just be permanently invis using the Gyrfalcons and Repulsor combo. Not only that, but if you chuck in the suppression grenade and use Trapper's ambush to weaken targets with your smoke bomb or deadfall ability, you'll be able to get invisible again at any given point. The deadfall ability is also the main way that you'll be starting this volatile combo too. Plus, if we're going to add to the insane survivability offered by this build, chuck Harmonic Siphon on to create orbs of power, and you can pair this with the Echo of Starvation to grant Devour and become literally unkillable. You can then extend the timers of all of these abilities using the Echo of Persistence, and the Echo of Domineering can fit in nicely with your Suppressor Grenade or even your Tether for that matter. As for mods, Reaping Wellmaker and the Well of Tenacity will add a stacking damage resistance on top of your Void Overshields, and you just can't go wrong with the Font of Might's 25% damage boost, and Elemental Armaments will help to keep this up to the max. Monochromatic Maestro is a great endgame seasonal mod to boost damage even further, adding a 10% damage boost on top of Font of Might, and you can then round it off with your favourite power weapon, with the exotic Heart Shadow still being extremely viable with its now even more unique playstyle thanks to this Gyrfalcon's update. Now, to really finish off this build in style, make sure that you've tied down these top tier Repulsor Brace God Roll weapons.